This video is a technical teardown of how we can decouple the Claude Code terminal interface from its underlying LLM engine. We'll use Claude Code Router and OpenRouter to swap the engine while keeping the terminal interface. Claude Code can be viewed as two distinct products stacked together: the harness, which is the terminal interface and tools, and the brain, which is the LLM engine. The insight is that the quote interchangeable as long as the backend proxy speaks the correct protocol. By intercepting the API request, we reroute the billing path. The localhost proxy, also known as Claude Code Router, acts as a middleman. It deceives the harness into thinking it's communicating directly with Anthropic's secure endpoints, but instead, it directs the request to OpenRouter API and third-party models. We considered alternative processing engines like NVIDIA NIM and Ollama. We selected OpenRouter because it offers a vast model selection and an optimal balance of speed and ultra-low cost for daily work, despite being cloud-based. Using a model like KIM-K 2.6 via OpenRouter can lead to a significant cost reduction. We see a nearly 25x reduction in nominal token costs compared to Anthropic Opus 4.6/4.7. This offers massive financial leverage for development, even with a slight degradation in coding capabilities. To establish the local proxy environment, we first install the official Anthropic harness and the third-party proxy tool Claude Code Router globally using npm. Finally, we create the configuration directory .clauderouter. In the config.json file, we route the proxy to a third-party gateway. The configuration tells the router to use the OpenRouter unified interface and specifies the API key, base URL, and the default model, like KIM-K 2.6. The interface lies, but the execution logs do not. The Claude Code harness injects a static system identity prompt, forcing the third-party LLM to masquerade as an Anthropic model. However, the server log confirms the usage and cost of the alternative model. While a model is 25x cheaper per token, the true economic cost of execution can be similar if the model gets stuck in persistent failure loops. For example, KIM-K 2.6 cost nearly the same as Opus 4.6 for a task because it failed to finish due to overthinking and errors. The harness alignment problem arises because Anthropic highly customizes the Claude Code CLI to match their proprietary model's thought patterns. Forcing an outside LLM through these specific model context protocols causes catastrophic tool triggers and skill misalignments. Misaligned compute results in hidden penalties like speed degradation, tool blindness, schema ignorance, and token burn. These issues rapidly erase the per-token cost savings, driving task costs up and dropping throughput significantly. One solution is delegating tasks through a planner worker paradigm. A high IQ planner model handles scoping and architecture, while less expensive worker models execute implementation based strictly on the planner's parameters. Custom proxies allow mixing and matching specialized models for discrete execution steps. Ultimately, align your architectural choices with the project scope. Use the Claude Code Router plus OpenRouter for side projects or simple refactors. Use native Claude Code for serious software engineering. Optimize the tool architecture for task reliability, not just the raw cost of the token.